You know, it really has been kind of funny that when the Democrats were in charge and they were in charge of drawing the maps, the Republicans suggested, hey, why don't we do an independent commission or take it out of the hands of lawmakers? And Democrats thought that was a terrible idea. Well, now that the tides have turned and the Republicans are in charge of drawing the maps, they all of a sudden don't think it's such a great idea. And the Democrats saying, remember that idea you had about, you know, maybe we ought to revisit that. So my point on it is, maybe a better approach when we go to talk to legislators is, you know, you don't want to be in a position where that gerrymandering is being used against you. Here is a way to make it fair and to ensure that that is never done against either party. You know, so nobody is disadvantaged. So it's just a little bit different approach that because what we're going to need is we're going to need to get the legislators on board with the same way that we're thinking. And so if they are thinking how they're going to protect themselves from someone else gerrymandering against them, they may be more amenable to coming across with this.
So for our organization, we work statewide on environmental issues. When you have a highly partisan process for choosing districts, you're cutting away that fundamental right for people to come and voice those kind of basic values we all share, to have that experience, which I think we all deserve. And obviously clean air and clean water, like the gentleman in the front said, who wouldn't be against those things? But so from the Sierra Club's perspective, we definitely support working on redistricting reform. I think the benefit we have is all of these different disparate groups coming together and sharing that common cause to fight this, and that's where we can kind of rise above maybe when we're all on our little individual issues.